The false narrative to say we have to cut and you have to be cruel to do it as well. We can do both.
Thanks for staying with us. That's Utah Senator John Curtis, who says the recent approach to firing federal workers has appeared reckless and rash.
The White House's DOGE, led by Elon Musk, has terminated thousands of workers in an effort to save money. Senator Curtis says he agrees with the purpose of what they're doing, but is critical of how they're doing it.
News specialist Shelby Lofton joins us now in the newsroom with more. Shelby.
Daniel and Debbie, Senator Curtis made those remarks this morning on CBS Face the Nation, echoing what he told KSL last week. He said when he was mayor of Provo, he had to make tough calls to save money, adding that budget reform is necessary, but government officials need to have some compassion.
The system needs a shock.
On CBS's Face the Nation this morning, Utah Senator John Curtis said Americans voted for change. And that's what we're seeing as the Trump administration lays off federal workers to curb government spending. Curtis said the U.S. has tried making subtle changes over time, and it hasn't worked.
We all knew what we were getting with President Trump. Like, nobody should be really surprised at these dramatic shocks to the system.
In an op-ed for the Deseret News, Curtis said the nation's debt can't be ignored. He wrote, "What President Trump is doing now, scrutinizing government spending on programs and employees through DOGE and looking for areas to trim, is something any responsible executive would do." He was asked about an email sent to federal workers instructing them to list 5 things they accomplished in the last week.
We all know, thousands, millions of federal workers who are good people, who work hard. But the reality of it is we have 3 million federal workers. Not all of them do. Many aren't coming to work.
He said it's not unusual to ask remote workers to report what they're getting done, but Curtis did ask officials to have compassion and dignity when they make these cuts.
If I could say one thing to Elon Musk, it's like, please put a dose of compassion in this. These are real people. These are real lives. These are mortgages.
That email sent to federal workers yesterday says they have until 11:59 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow to respond. Some agencies have told their workers not to reply. We'll keep you posted on what comes of this email. Back to you.
All right, Shelby Lofton reporting live for us. Shelby, thanks.